Blessings, my people, and welcome back to the channel. People, as I come in, like up the video, share so that I can get more eyeballs on the channel. Last but not least, subscribe to the Material community. That way, you get every video that I post on my channel. So, in this video, is about Melissa Jefferson Wooden. Melissa Jefferson Wooden is one of Track and Field's young sprinting sensation, who is the overwhelming favorite for the 100-meter title in Tokyo. Right, but what if all goes wrong in Tokyo 2025? What if she loses? Would that single moment go down as the biggest battle job in the history of the sport? Now, let me define what is battle job. Battle job is basically choking, collapsing under pressure, failing to perform when it's expected, right? When it matters the most, you basically choke, right? So, in this video, I'm just gonna basically break down why if Melissa Jefferson lose in Tokyo wouldn't just be a defeat, but it would be a huge failure, and it could eclipse some of Track and Field's most famous meltdowns. Now, why is this pressure so immense on Melissa Jefferson Wooden, right? I believe that it's because of the season that she's having. She's having an incredible season. Melissa Jefferson has run 10-6 twice this season, and I've never seen this before, right? I've never seen the veterans run 10-6 twice before a championships, right? Shellyan has never done this. Elaine, Sharika, Kamalita, Jetta, Veronica Cameron, and so on. So running 10-6 twice, she ran this at the US trials, right, to win the women's 100 meters, and she ran this at the Lausanne Diamond League meet. So having run 10-6 twice before the culmination is truly amazing. Is it definitely has people looking at what you're doing, right? She's amazing. She's having such an incredible season, right? Unprecedented, right? I've never seen this before during my time watching Track and Field. The next reason why she has this immense pressure on her is the fact that she has the top five fastest time in 2025 in the women's 100 meters, right? She ran 10.65, as I said before, at the US trial. She ran 10.66 at the Lausanne Diamond League meet, which is the second fastest this year. She ran 10.73. She ran 10.75, which is the joint fastest with Julian Alfred, and 10.76, which is the fifth fastest time in the world. So she's basically owning the charts, right? So definitely this is amazing by Melissa Jefferson Wooden, right? Having the top five fastest time in the world will definitely make you the favorite. Now, for my third and final point, right? She has already taken on the Olympic champion Julian Alfred. She did so at the Prefontaine Classics. She won that 100-meter race in a time of 10.75 seconds. Second place was Julian Alfred, 10.77 seconds. Third was Talu, 10.90 seconds. Fourth was Tina Clayton, 11.02. Fifth was Favor Ophelia, Nina Asher Smith, Twanisha Terry, Mahe McCoy, and last place was Shakira Richardson, right? So she has taken down the Olympic champion and the defending world champion already. So Julian Alfred is definitely the overwhelming favorite, and that's the reason why the pressure is so high. The stakes are so high on her, right? She's outright the favorite, right? She has taken down some huge names already, right? So that's the reason why Julian Alfred has this immense pressure on her. All right, now let's look at the contenders for the biggest battle job title, right? So, in my list, I have Asafa Powell. Asafa Powell, as we all know, is the former world record holder in the men's 100 meters, right? He went in a few championships as the favorite, but in the end, he wasn't decisive, right? So, Asafa Powell is definitely one of the elites that you could give that title, right? Asafa Powell is one of the best sprinters I've ever seen, right? He knows how to put together a race. And unfortunately, this man has never won an individual title, which is very unfortunate, right? But comment and let me know, what do you think if he has the title of the biggest battle job. The next person I would say Sherka Jackson. Sherka Jackson in 2023 was the overwhelming favorite for both the 100 meters and also the 200 meters. She ran 10.65 at the Jamaica trials, right? 10.65, right? And everyone was looking for her to defend her title, right? Everyone, but unfortunately, it took Shakira Richardson, right? It took another 10.65, right? A new championship record to stop Sherka Jackson, right? She came second in a time of 10.72 seconds, right? To get the silver medal, right? My final contender for the title is Justin Gatlin, of course. Back in 2015, Justin Gatlin was the overwhelming favorite for the 100 meters and the 200 meters. He had the fastest time going into the championships, the 2015 Beijing championships, and he lost to Usain Bolt. Of course, Usain Bolt is the GOAT, right? He lost to Usain Bolt, but Justin Gatlin was firing on all cylinders that season, right? He was unstoppable, right? Until he met up with the GOAT, and the GOAT definitely destroyed him, right? Now let's talk about how she could lose. Firstly, her biggest threat is Julian Alfred, the Olympic champion, right? This year, Julian Alfred is banging on all cylinders as well. Julian Alfred has the second fastest time in the world, as I said before, 10.75 in women's 100 meters, and the fastest time in the 200 meters, 21.71. Right? Julian Alfred is the huge and major threat that is abreast with Melissa Jefferson, in my view. So if Melissa Jefferson loses, definitely we should look to see Julian Alfred coming out on top, right? Also, we have some rising stars, Tia and Tina Clayton. Tia Tia ran 10.82 this season, and Tina ran 10.81 this season. No personal best from these athletes. These athletes are hungry, and these athletes will definitely might pose a huge threat, a huge obstacle to Melissa Jefferson Wooden. So if you don't see Julian Alfred or Melissa, you of course you're gonna see the twins because they are firing as well. Also, we have the veterans. We have Shelly Fraser Price and Sherika Jackson, right? Former defending champion Shelly-Ann, an Olympic champion, and former world champion in the 200 meters. Should I say defending champion in the 200 meters, Sherika Jackson, right? They are proven big games hunters. So definitely we should look to see these veterans, right? Especially Shelly. We should never doubt Shelly. We know what Shelly-Ann does whenever the odds are against her. So we should never doubt these athletes, right? Then again, if Melissa actually loses in Tokyo, we should not put so much pressure on her because the 100-meter dash is brutal, right? And the talent that we're seeing now is very deeper than ever, right? So we should not heavily criticize her, right? Winning any global final is an achievement, and losing one doesn't mean you choked, right? So definitely we should not put so much pressure on her, right? We know that she's having an incredible season, as I stated early on, right? And we all know that injuries are inevitable, right? She can get injured as well, so we should not really like put so much pressure on her. All right, so I'm gonna pass the question over to you now, guys. So, would it be the biggest battle job if Melissa Jefferson loses? The pressure, the narrative, and the global audience are unlike anything we've seen for a single sprinter. So, if she loses, it might be a big thing. But comment and let me know what do you guys think because this is really important. Also, please remember to share the video so I can get more eyeballs on the channel. And last but definitely not least, subscribe to help to build the T-Real community. That way you get every video that I post on my channel. Like a candle, I'm out.